Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Manor Lords. Welcome back to our little new place called Wolfenspitz here at this little river. Yeah, welcome back and have a good overview. We are still, this part of the town, our new town is growing and growing, which is very lovely, which we were trying to do and cost us some time, but we are on track in my opinion. We're in November year 2 and we're already plowing the first rye fields over here, which is really lovely. We are upgrading some houses to level 2, of course we want to go to level 3. But first we need a tavern and import beer and so forth. Tavern is planned over here, so that's the direct next steps. Next year we also have to face some attacks, probably from some pillagers. Whilst another thing we haven't really done yet is the manor, and yeah, since it's actually screwed us up last turn. You remember with the I think it was a well-known bug, or not bug, but problem about the wall planning. So probably I'm not trying to build a huge wall around everything this time immediately. Rather, I'm going to do a small manor over here. I think that's what I thought about, since we can fortify it maybe with the back against the river with some. Yeah, with some small walls around here. So in order to get there, I guess we need to move the saw pit, the trading post and the logging camp, and then maybe have a little bit of a fortress over here. So actually before we're doing any of those, I'm immediately stopping here, the construction here of the saw pit in this area, and we're gonna quickly move it over here. And I guess like later the logging camp will be over there too. Can build it over there. Yeah, apart from this, just small organizational disclaimer. In the beginning, once again, Manor Lords is unfortunately only a tier B at the moment in my personal priorities for let's play. So yeah, we're doing Victoria, every other let's play, and then Civilization and Manor Lords are interchanging at the moment. However, Manor Lords has kind of good views, so you guys just let me know more in the comments, participate, and you're very much invited to be part of the city council and let me know what you want to see and so forth. It might come back to A tier, if this is not tempting enough for you. Apart from this, of course, if you're new here, I'm the Strategy Wolf. I'm going to be a historian, hopefully not too soon. In the meantime, or also apart from this, I love to play strategy games with a historical background, and I try to play them flavorful at least, or let's say, this is of course very subjective, but with a roleplay approach or historical background, so not just optimized for maximization. That's how you see how our cities don't look like a Roman or American city. It's more like a little bit of a mess, but that's what I want to see here. That's what I'm doing. So of course, if you're new here and you want to see more of this, let me know, leave me a like and a subscription so you can see more of my projects and so forth. And like, again, if you want to see more of Manor Lords explicitly or in general, let me know down in the comments what you're wishing for, what you want to see, and so forth. Exactly. Apart from this, since I had a feeling it was a little bit lagging, yeah, and actually the FPS here, I'm surprised, I think, like, for me, looks pretty smooth right now. I'm really surprised that my graphic cards, maybe it's with the UA5, the requirements went up. I lowered a little bit of the settings over here, since I wanted to rather have stable FPS. And I was playing around a little bit also and activated fluid motion AMD driver stuff, so there's some AI alterations. So yeah, if you wonder why maybe something looks a little bit less sharp than you were used to here, I had to lower my yeah, graphics settings. I'm surprised since my graphics card is, I just bought it 2 years ago and it just came out in the meantime. I hope I could run everything on Ultra for a while, but nope, it seems like at some point I've got to rearm. Yeah, it's not because of these tiny, not that I cannot, but at some point probably graphics upgrade will be something incoming, but yeah, we're not talking very soon. And I think the game looks everything else than ugly right now, so still having a good time, I think. Alright, let's focus back on the game after these disclaimers and see where we can maybe do our upgrades, but level those are level 2 already. And I think we actually have a couple of those already on in the planning. Okay, and the logging camp, actually, since the trade posts, they have all the stuff here. That's really not great. It's quickly built, I guess, but we can't relocate this. I think I'm gonna relocate the logging camp immediately. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna put it right over here, actually. Or Because the logging camp at the moment, or is this one working also? The other side, I assume so. Oh, it's sad you can't really see the... Can you see the working area somewhere indicated on the map? Why can't I pull this one? Yeah, it's still an early access game. Anyhow. I think they can walk for a bit. And we have... Timber is not a huge problem at the moment, so it can be moved. Yeah. This is what we do. Moving couple of things. Yeah, there's enough timber for in the meantime available. Somebody working at our clays actually at the moment. Nope, nobody. How far is the plowing gone? We have to speed up a little bit of the plowing, so maybe actually I'm gonna bring another family in here. Actually 2, we have just 3 unassigned families. Oh yeah, by moving the logging also. Let's go guys, plow the hell out of this. We want to see rye next year. Generic storage is full of what? Some houses. Yeah, another thing. Are they picking veggies over here, by the way? Any upgrades possible over here? Yeah, we always have to have a look at the other. But no, food variety is not really great over here. Maybe something we can also already... I mean, since stuff is out here, start getting into... perspective, or at least the ideas for it is maybe starting to mill stuff. What is this? Livestock trading post. Oh, also in production still. I mean, should also maybe not overdo stuff. Windmill efficiency. Oh yeah, let's have a look here. It's important. Here, but here's a little hilly, right? 90%. Perfect. Then let's get it out here. I mean, there won't be so many other buildings. I think then it's quite efficient if they make the meantime saw pit finished. Okay, one family can also get in. I think for the long term we're not gonna have... Are they working? Yeah. We're not gonna have... Or was I pausing? Not gonna have 4 families working the fields. Is somebody wandering? I think so, yeah. So... The manor, right? How would we like to have it, you know? What is the manor? This is the house where we live, basically, right? And it should be surrounded by some walls that we can attach, maybe some guarding towers to guard the bridge. Where should it be located? Should be facing here the bridge. Maybe should we tear down the trade post, maybe? And make more of a square or a plan like a square here, where this is in the middle. So basically... removing the street here. I mean, we could build with the trade post still out, right? Or shall we just squish the manor just really here where we are right now? Let's maybe continue the street over here. And then have this one fortified. But I think it has to be a little bit central, right? Basically guarding here the bridge and the trade post. I just wonder if it's a cool idea or a good idea in general to keep the trade post, but in the end I feel like it's just ruining the optics. Or also maybe the construction of the towers and walls that should be like around here, I guess. I don't have too much experience with that, that's the problem. Oh, we need a small village, by the way, anyway, so... Large village, but don't we have one? small village. And I could just build it, right? Why is the... Oh, it's just a hoax. Making some good money over here, that's good. Is there anything we can upgrade, by the way? Talking about good money... Level 2 already, level 1. We were also building a little bit to get space to work, right? That was one of the intentions of our extensions here over here. At least here we could get some in. And we just got the orchards, right? So we can, we have them anyways. I think this looks like an apple tree orchard here. How many apple trees are coming? I hope a little bit more than just 2 or 3, otherwise it would be a bit disappointing. Next one done. Here we couldn't? Oh. That is for the craftsman. We have 6 living spaces available still, and we can also upgrade a couple of houses, so this is going really well, our extension of the city. But back to the Manor situation. I mean, we have another trade post, right? To be honest, I don't know what happens to the fish over here when we tear it down. But the settings are anyway set for any trade post, right? Where would we rather have the trade post than just here? I mean, it should be potentially... Why doesn't it fit over here? Oh, it's quite big. Yeah, I see. But if we correct here the road a bit, we can just build... Oh. Let us not fuck it up. Trade post, let's see. But the question is if we can still... Oh yeah, actually we would just turn it. I think that's pretty nice, neat. Let's see if the... I mean, even with the tavern, in my opinion, it would fit properly, right? Let's see if we can feel the tavern first. Facing the church, this has priority, of course, that you traditionally... I don't know, I mean, it displays a German... Bohemian German medieval town, I guess. And it's kind of... Definitely in Bavaria, I can tell you, it would be tradition that people would go there straight after church on Sunday. They would go to the tavern or to the... maybe you have to adjust something over here to the let's say restaurant in the town to immediately get beer and roast, Sunday roast. Uh-oh, why is this here so fat? So it has definitely to face. This is for me requisite here over that we have to face the... But why is this so fat? And oh, this was like... I found this very cute, I think, when I built it, but... Or... Wow. Completely dismantled infrastructure. What have I been doing over here? What have I done? Okay, I think this needs to be fat. And here we can't continue anymore. How is this possible? That we were able to deconstruct here, but not to construct a new one again? Do we have a load? Because otherwise I would rather... Yeah, I think I'm loading quickly. It doesn't happen too often, but before I get too finicky here with the streets, I realized this was just one... No! Oh god. Okay, let's do it again. Autosave was also just done after. This is a level 2 already. No, I was also thinking maybe we can just tear down here the... How did this happen that we cannot connect here anymore? How is this even possible? Is there something... adjust curvature? Is there possibility to... Okay. It just has to be straight as hell. Okay, guys. No more complaints. It's doable. Doable, probably also the wrong word over here. Anyhow, yeah, this, I don't know when, I think probably when constructing I found this little fence over here extremely fancy. Haha. But now it's just in the way. I hope it doesn't back to the original plan. However, maybe this is a challenge for the two drunk guests. God damn it. Oh man, am I really... I'm kind of tempted to just tear this down, even though it's a level 2 house, to make it nicer. It has it has really no value, come on. Okay, before we get too angry in the long term about that, let's do it like this. I'm sorry, level 2 people. You were so... You're not protected. Just like everybody else. Okay. Let's get the tavern in. Then we're definitely gonna replace this house. Of course we will. We are not monsters. And this time we're filling up everything. Oh, isn't this just perfect? Even better. Now we have also some... Can put some additions here. Optimal, and then we were looking for the trade post, right? If we have a chance to still squish it here, even with the tavern, still would prefer the other, facing the other way here, but doesn't seem to work. Let's see if we can. Okay. Seems like the trade posts, either we're using a bug right now, or we have somehow the path we are following going through the trade post. Let's see how this develops. And yeah, this is the prerequisites. Yeah, it takes some time, of course. Once again, not extremely smart, but it'll help us to optimize, and then we take this away, and then we build the manor around this one. What do you think? I think this is kind of a fair plan. Let's see if we can immediately... Yeah, we wasted some money, I know, but we can immediately upgrade at least some of our houses over here to level 2, and that's what we're gonna do also. When we can, probably lacking something. Oh, timber. Oh, wow. That's one good point where we should definitely put... Wait, and I'm gonna... Because we also still want the plowers, right? Rather produce some more timber. And no planks. I think planks are just bringing money, but... And then let's do it like this. Interesting that we're really lacking the cheapest and the most casual one of the ingredients we need. Wow, also maybe I got a new family, that's good. Actually, this means for me that I can also, I will already like tear down these guys. I hope we're not losing the fish down here. No, they're gonna be collected, that's good. So, and why there's a gap in here, I have no idea. By the way, I'm gonna correct the street also a little bit, since we can. And the clay furnace here is also not optimal long term, but yeah, whatever. I'm going to rather have it as closely as possible on the river here. Yeah, the clay furnace. We can correct this if we're gonna remove this at some point. I'm certainly sure that I'm almost certain we will. Certainly sure. Let's have it here just as an indicator what we can do. And then we get ready here for a our somebody has to work this stable? Are they constantly carrying the dudes, right? Do we have enough livestock? Talking about that one, 6. Oh, we have more stable space. 2 horses. We could order another oxen. Maybe it's not a bad idea once we already have it. Stone well. Ooh, this is new, right? Or is this the first time I'm clicking on it well in my entire career here? Let's get another oxen for 20, that's okay. So, livestock trading post actually. Yeah, and then I'm gonna... Oh no, no, these are getting soaked. Pick them up, quick, quick, quick. The salt and the fish especially. Oh yeah, also the live trading post. We wanted to buy some sheep, right? Yes, let's do that. Are they... I guess we're gonna need also a family working there, so that's why I'm putting them in. Let's get 6 sheep and then we're gonna breed our own lambs. 6 sheep is 180, so maybe not actually. 2 families shall be enough for the starter. And by the way, December has come, so sheep shearing forbidden, wild berry bushes become nothing, and the, yeah, I feel like if nobody, they're not doing anything anymore, right? No, because plowing is over. That's why we can absolutely get rid of all the farmers and then bring them back in other occupations for the moment, like mine pit. Like a couple of them can build absolutely. Then let's do more. Also a situation over here, fuel is enough, then it's also hit more, but also keep on producing some planks for sale, and we're back at 2 families. Excellent. Yeah, the tavern is going to be another thing, since, yep, you guys know already, with the... We need ale, and we have nothing to grow barley, so basically, or actually, I think we can already... That's the question, are we going to get barley rather cheap? Or are we going to get ale for... Oh, we have, that's in the... No, let's actually then get barley and just store it a bit. And also kind of a huge amount, we can store that. And then we get a brewery at some point. Hopefully that's the way to go. Hopefully I didn't oversee anything important over here. I mean, so far, actually I'm surprised in terms of money. The trade seems to halfway work with our sales and then buying clothing and so forth. It's okay. We need one more burgage block. Yeah, that's the one we deconstructed. We were ready for this, but for the next upgrade we need anyways a tavern and then clay tiles, which we are producing. So, yep, that's good. Alright, upgrading another one. Let's... But from this the picture of what the city is displaying at the moment, I'm really happy. If the tavern here, then we have here the burghers living, but we have also granaries, a market here in the city center. Then here maybe a little bit off, but our ruling fortress, if you want so. Uh-oh. Bro, is nobody working here in the granary or what? Yeah, we need another one actually. We'll slow down the building, but I have a strong feeling as if we need... Yeah, this was maybe a little bit premature, like especially with the fish, but we have so much fish, right? It shouldn't be a big deal. It's growing right now anyways. Oh, fishermen are also not working, right? Oh, they are. We have the technology so they can also get in the winter. Nice. Ice fishing, go. They keep on doing their job. Yeah, but there will be new families moving in anyways. Another one just in case. They will also, as I told you already, bring us more tax income. And I kind of want, just out of style, I would like to have most of the houses next to the church also be on level 2. But there we go. Also, they look prettier, of course, so it's good to have it. This one still needs to be crowned. Yeah, it's bad that we just have one family right now working here. Maybe saw pit is not that relevant right now. Rather, actually, the forester start at some point. Yeah, we wasted, or not wasted, but we fired out our money quite nicely here for the upgrades of the houses. Yes, it's going very slowly that we're picking up stuff. Considering it's been basically a month that the fish was lying here in the ground, I don't know who wants to eat it, but let's assume it's dried fish or something like that. And this is gonna be interesting to see how the farmhouse turns out when at a trading post when there's our street is basically going this way, and then what are you guys doing? Sure. Transporting blanks. Odd. Hello? Granary worker. Maybe they are stuck in something. Who's Odd? Here. Agnes Odd, there's just chilling down there. I'll fire them for a second. Still. Let's see how they react. Okay. Yep, they're doing something at least, that's good. Are you trying to bring planks here to the windmill? Yes. Lady, there is no bridge. Your beloved Odd realized that early enough. Yeah, well, at some point it might be wise to build another bridge somewhere, depending, of course, on the extension. It took a while. Is she a witch, maybe? First witch in Wolfenspitz. Just standing there, wasting their time for unimportant tasks. Yeah, and guys, before we totally forget. Why did we do this? We wanted to build here the Manor, and now I'm not doing anything about it, so that's a bit stupid. That's why. This is a little bit elevation, right? Is also, I think this is cool. I'm gonna have here. Without any modules for, I think, for now. Just the tax office maybe right next to it. Oh god, it would be not 100%. I'm very nervous about it. Is this that not? Why not go demolish? Let's still build it more back, I guess. Okay. Let's already built here these outer towers, maybe here at the bridge, because that's where they belong. Actually, I should have built them. Nope. Okay, and how do I remove again? It's been removed, placed module, alt, again like the streets, okay. Maybe then I'm gonna get here the garrison tower. Here. Actually, let's just build the manor first, and then we shall see. Let's prioritize, since we also don't have too many great connections right now. And then I think I'm gonna definitely, because this is... Let's curve, adjust curvature control, and I want to do... Let's have some kind of paths around here to interconnections, also here, I guess. You can always tear down the... and now we cannot get back into the construction system of the manor. Oh, dude, this confuses me, but let's have it just build it first and then see where we go with this. I kind of want it like here, and yeah, just gonna keep keeping some spots or some spaces so it's not fully overcrowded. I guess that's kind of important. But yeah, we shall see where we're going with this. You let me know. You have all the time to let me know in the comments what's wrong about this manor positioning and so forth, and what you would do differently from the perspective of the city council. So get engaged, let me know, and push Manor Lords back into A tier Let's Plays. I would love it. I'm having always a great time playing. And of course, as I said, I would love it to have more engagement from you. Let me know some feedbacks maybe for your FPS situation. I found it very smooth actually. Also not necessarily ugly. Yeah, and then next time we're gonna start together into the year 3, where things are also getting more complicated in terms with armed conflicts, and these brigands probably coming somewhere. Where are they actually? And then we shall see. I hope you liked this episode and our approach, my approach. Again, if you haven't yet, it would be simply fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription to push my channel also a bit and say thank you, and then just let me know what you think in the comments. And then most importantly, see you next time in the next episode when we continue with this one. Thanks for watching. See you then. Bye. Your Strategy Wolf.